That's something that they taught us on Reddit. They taught us it's good to listen to yourself when you record.
It's great.
It's great to listen to yourself.
Oh, yeah.
And if an erection lasts for more than 7 hours, consult your physician.
Do what to your physician?
You have to
All I heard
join
was
your
pixel your physician.
You got to pixel your physician in the booty. Use one index finger.
That's specific.
Extend your index finger. That was wrong. All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome to a new episode of The Block. I'm Abe.
I'm E.
And I haven't seen E in a real long time. Because, where were you, E?
I was in a small town called California.
Wow, what a small town. What's the population?
About 12.
12.
Yeah.
Million?
No, 1,000.
Oh, that's not that much.
No, it's not that much.
What were we doing out there?
We were at a convention. I don't know if you heard of it.
How many E's does it have?
4, actually.
Four
it had
E's.
Originally had 3, but I made it 4, so it was
snap.
pretty cool.
So E was at E3, the electronic 2018.
Yeah.
Now, what's it stand for?
Electronic Entertainment Expo.
That's nice.
I think it is. Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure that was. And so you went out there. I was here with Mike's Monster Gaming.
Yep.
We did the Nintendo Direct.
Yeah,
thing live.
that did great.
And that's why you people are listening to this right now.
Yes.
Because we got a lot of subscribers from that thing. But no,
Yeah.
E, tell us, how was E3?
It was cool. I had gone last year to it for the first time, but only with a gamer pass, like the regular ticket for the consumer. And it was cool. Waited online for a bunch of stuff, tried a bunch of stuff, and I liked it. And this year we had the chance to go with industry passes, which means you can go in earlier with like the media and all those people and check out all the stuff early. And we were able to check out a lot of stuff and play a lot of stuff and meet a lot of people and kind of talk about what we do and all that stuff. So it was cool. It was cool.
No, that was amazing, wasn't it? It was a great time. Who, because I'm going to make you name drop right now. Who'd you go with? Who'd you go with?
So I left with my girlfriend, Megan, who you guys have
How many
seen
subscribers does she have?
before.
All right,
She
so
has-
we don't care. So who else did you go?
I mean, I could-
hey, what's up, Megan? Megan's
she's
great.
she's actually starting her YouTube channel soon, Goblin Gaming.
Yo, wait, no, we didn't agree to. We didn't agree to.
I'm name dropping.
We
You
didn't
said
agree
you
to
said the name drop.
We didn't agree. All right,
Yeah.
fine.
Well, you'll see
Hey,
that
Megan,
in the description.
what's up?
Yeah, it was with them, but then we actually had an Airbnb with some certain YouTubers. One person, Mr. Alexander CND, Jordan Fringe, Jacob Duque, Irving, a new friend. His name is Tyler. He's Duck
The
Hunt.
creator.
His YouTube channel is Duck Hunter. He was super cool, and also that's it. Oh, and 2 of my friends from Cali. They went with us too. We all shared a nice big house.
How was the house?
The house was amazing. It was beautiful. We weren't in the best neighborhood,
Oh, that's beautiful.
but it was good. I mean, we had a great time. I loved it. It was really cool. It was super close to everything.
Well, you guys spent a lot of time in the house, or was it mostly?
Yeah, dude. We all agreed, like, we didn't want to do anything crazy, like party-wise or anything like that. We were really just kind of doing it more to chill. We did, like, go to parties and stuff, and I'll talk about it, but, like, it was more just for us to kind of relax and chill. And a lot of times just chill in the house, ordered food. I cooked a bunch. We got a bunch of groceries.
How'd
I made
cooking
dinner.
go?
It was great.
No fires?
Oh, dude, the fire alarm went off so many times. We had to remove the fire alarm.
That's not a good. Okay, we're
It
gonna
was-
erase
there- it
that.
was the
Somebody
houses-
erase that.
No, the house's ventilation was so bad that we couldn't that it wouldn't circulate the smoke from the food. Like, I was making bacon for breakfast, and the smoke from the bacon just filled up the whole house, and all the fire alarms went off. And I let the guy know, hey, we're trying to cook, but it's not going through they had like a, the heat thing,
Little vent thing.
Yeah, and it just wouldn't pick it up. So we ended up just pulling all the things and just like putting them back in before we left.
All right. So I'm sure people want to know the whole industry backstage acts. Well, not necessarily backstage, but how was it, like, the whole picking up your badge? Because you guys are.
That was easy. I mean, that's easy for everybody, even like the Gamer Pass people. It's just you go to the convention center, go to a specific entrance, you give in your ID, and you show them your confirmation email. Has a barcode. They scan it.
What does the pass look like? Like, what's on it? Does it have your name? The little.
It has your
does
name.
It say BlockHead Gaming
It has
on
your,
it?
so it said like Elite Zealous, BlockHead Gaming, and a little barcode, a little QR code actually.
What happens if you scan it?
Dude, like they don't even scan it. It's just like. I wish they had passes like how PAX has, like the actual card or Comic-Con, stuff like that. But it's more like, since this is more of like a consumer show, I think it's more, because like CES has the same thing. But it's just like a piece of paper, and actually has, if you put a black light on it, you'll see like different numbers and stuff underneath it all.
That's their little security.
Because when you go in, that's the only thing they look for. Because you could obviously make fake cards.
So nobody could print out their own copy at home and try to sneak in.
I mean, I feel
all
like you
Naruto
could,
style.
But, whatever.
All right, so visualize it for me, because I was not there. I was too busy enjoying the New York sunshine.
Oh, yeah,
By
sure.
sunshine,
That's
I
what
mean
it is.
absolute rain.
He didn't want to go.
I did not. Had a good time here with my main man, Mike's Monster Gaming.
Yeah, exactly.
My new best friend who didn't go to E3.
I didn't even know we were best friends.
All right, so visualize it for me. You
Okay.
go in, you get your little pass. They go through security checkpoint.
So we got our passes the day before, but like
Okay,
you
even better.
So actually, we got lucky. Megan and I went with Jordan, and he ended up getting us media badges.
Oh,
So
nice.
we had the industry, which already let us in early, but he was able to talk to the people there and get us industry badges media badges under C&D.
Ooh.
So then we had a second badge, and the way they can differentiate whose badge is whose, let's say you get the Gamer Pass, they give you a blue slip, and then the paper just says your name and then Gamer Pass. If you get the industry badge, they give you a clear slip with a yellow bar on the bottom, and it says your name, your company, Industry Pass. And then for media, it's the same thing, a clear slip with a green tag. That's for media.
So I think what we have to do right now is give a big thanks to Jordan,
Oh yeah,
because if it wasn't for him,
yeah, we wouldn't have had the media access. Well, we had the same access, but it was more like the media.
but the people
They took you more seriously. If they saw the
exactly
media
they look
badge.
at you and they were like, oh
Yeah, I think that's how we were able to do certain things with Jordan that other people couldn't do.
like the
And we'll get
videos
into
that we have up.
Yeah, like the Spyro videos that we have up. The only reason why we have that is because Jordan brought us to this super secret hotel room in the Ritz-Carlton behind the convention center, where they had like a room dedicated to just Crash and Spyro.
So pretty sure people would know if they follow us on Twitter, but Jordan made you guys do a little special something while you were out there, right?
Well, okay, so he
We're jumping around. Yes,
it's okay. The week before E3, Jordan hit me up. He was like, "Hey, we should totally get tattoos together."
What?
And I was like, "Oh, okay." And I had wanted one,
You've never had
and
one.
never had one. My girlfriend has like 4.
Her tattoos are amazing.
Yeah, and we all agreed to go and get tattoos in Cali. And I was like kind of skeptical, but then I was like, screw it. You know what? This is like something that we're gonna remember for a while, and I don't want to forget it.
What was the thing that made you bite the bullet at the last second?
It wasn't any by the bill, dude. We planned it. We were like, hey, Friday we're gonna go.
Okay.
Cool.
What you get?
I
Tell
got
the people what you got.
I
Because I
got-
could see it.
I got the Sheikah Eye, and it's the blue Sheikah Eye. And if you ever play Breath of the Wild, your tablet, like your Sheikah tablet, it's the end when that glows. It's that,
And it's
And-
actually blue.
and it's legit blue. Like we could put up a
blue.
little video if we want. I have a little video. Of me,
No,
like,
right now in the background, it's playing your E3 candid camera footage or whatever.
Candid? Okay.
That's what's going on in the background. So in the background, what's playing in the background? Some of your footage that you
just
took
some
from
like
E3?
I was trying to vlog, but then I kind of thought to myself,
Nobody wants to watch us vlog.
I don't even think it's that. I think it's more like it's not as important to get that for me. I shot as much as I wanted to.
Unless you
And-
guys do want to see some
Yeah, if you
more
wanna
of
see
that, then let us know in the
Yeah.
comment section below.
Totally. You could totally. I mean, I'm down to do it. It's just I had more priorities to meet people and to do things like that.
You were trying to have a good time. You weren't really
Yeah,
trying to
well,
really record
I
stuff.
I mean, there's things where I like kind of introed it and I would do stuff, but like
Well, we were actually talking about that before. Like, one of the reasons I didn't go was the whole one of us could be in New York and actually cover something while you can be out there networking with people and getting to see the first glimpse of it. So, because there's nothing really...
There's nothing exclusive there because everything is announced either the day before or leaked or live streamed or
leaked.
And it's hard, like especially when you don't have those passes, like you're one of the last people to really see it. Even though like, oh my God, I get to go to E3. It's like, yeah, but everybody in the world watched it already. So all the games that were announced, and that's the other thing that I would differentiate last year with this year. And that's what I told you before. Last year, all the new titles were being announced. Everything was like, oh, wow, this is coming out then. Wow, next year's going to be crazy. This year was more of an update to here's gameplay of the game we announced last year, or here's a date, or here's a trailer to the game, where it was more just, it was awesome, but it was more of an update. And I felt like last year had more in there, like more, it felt more exclusive last year, I think.
Yeah, from watching it at home, it was more... You got to see a whole bunch of stuff that you knew were coming out. Like, you knew it was all coming out. Nintendo had the surprise of Smash, but even with that, like, you knew it was coming.
Yeah, but you didn't know what was coming, though.
But
you had an idea.
Yeah.
But it was like...
Oh, no, it was still exciting.
It blew everybody's mind,
So
dude.
how was that when you guys... Because you all watched it together, right?
No, so we... Alex, Jacob, Irving, and Tyler went to the convention center and watched it with whoever was there.
Okay.
While me, my friend CJ, Megan, and Jordan watched it at the Airbnb because we were like, we're not gonna go. We'll just go to the convention once it's open. We were more like, hey, well, it's fine. We'll chill. And we all watched it. Yeah, we were just chilling, man. That was all it was. It was really just relaxing this time, and we all kind of reacted, and Jordan and I came up with the idea of we should, if he ever comes to New York and like moves here, we should like reacting with him is hysterical because it just turns into a conversation. That's all we were doing was just like breaking it down.
Was it a conversation or an argument?
No, it was legit like conversation, like where it was just funny the whole time, and I feel like it was just a good time to just chill and watch it and kind of react on our own without cameras in our faces.
Oh no, that's always good.
Yeah,
it's always funny when the cameras aren't around.
Yeah, that was great. But you guys did the reaction at 3,500 people watching. It was
at some
nuts.
point you don't realize that the people are watching. You just react to it.
It was,
but no, that was unexpected. And it happened, and then it went.
But it was very cool.
But no, that was cool. So, what did you get to play while you were out there?
So the games the first thing I played was Smash, which was fantastic. And my goal for playing, because I got to play a few times actually, and my goal was just to figure out Ridley, dude. And he's really good, but you already know he's gonna get nerfed. He's gonna be banned on tournament. He's too big. I had fun playing him though. And
so wait, he is too big.
He's big.
He's too big.
He's bigger than Bowser, dude.
He's in the game and he's too big.
He's big. He's big, and then the thing where I played as Inkling a little bit.
You heard it here, folks. Ridley's too big.
I played as Inkling, and Inkling I feel like is gonna get nerfed too at some point because the down B is a rolling. It's the paint roller.
Yeah.
Instant, like it sticks you to the ground.
Oh, really?
So you could just like mess people up.
That's a good team player.
Yeah, and it was good though.
You know what I want to see? I want to see, what is it, 8-player Smash? That's the all ice climbers.
Oh, 16-player Smash.
16 player.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
all
throw
that
up.
ice climbers. Can the Switch handle it without crying?
We gotta test that out.
We gotta test it out.
Without crying?
Without crying. If it cries, it doesn't count.
That's great.
I think the Switch will cry.
Maybe.
It'll do that little...
Oh, dude, that would be upsetting.
The fan cry?
You're gonna see it like start to clip out.
No,
and,
all
like,
the ice climbers just look at you, and the game just ends. No contest. So what else did you get to play? Well, how was Smash overall? How, did it feel? Because you've played 4 recently too. So
it does not feel like 4.
Really,
it feels like a mix between Melee and Brawl.
Ooh,
and it's faster.
It skips 4 altogether.
Well,
like
I mean,
Melee
obviously
and
it takes some of
looks like 4.
it takes it's HD 60 frames. It looks beautiful, and it takes some of the mechanics from 4, but it felt older in a good way. Like it was faster. You could move around differently. It just felt more like rugged. I feel like that's a good word for it.
How was the air dodging?
I didn't really do it that much. I did it a little bit, dude. I didn't have that much time to play, and I was playing with dudes.
For people who don't know, if you dodge in the air, like in the old games, if you dodge in the air, you got to do like a little hua move.
Yeah.
So like you're invincible. For
I did it a little
of time.
bit, and you could
No, but now when you do it, you can actually
move in different directions. Yeah, and I did it a little bit. I didn't really get to do it a lot, but I mean, it was good. Everything that they're saying sounds good. You know, those critical hits now are nuts because it has like zoom in and it just knocks you out. Oh, the one thing that's different about the game, the knockback, when you fly, it's further now.
Oh,
so it's harder to hit people out of bounds than it was in the old games. Because you see it, like you see the bubble get smaller when it goes, and it's like, oh crap, I didn't know that wasn't gonna hit.
And there's also that new mini map that they have, so you get that little kind of time meteor smash is a little better.
Yeah, it was nuts.
So did you win? How many matches did you play?
I didn't. So I played the for glory at E3, and if you do that
for glory,
if you do that and you win, you actually get a gold medal and a hat.
Pictures of it.
Yeah,
they were nice.
And I did not get it. I'm not that good. I went to the first round. My main is Lucario, and he wasn't there. I felt like I would have had a better shot, but I tried with Bowser. Well, I played against Ganondorf and a bunch of dudes.
Ooh, a Ganondorf.
And the Ganon was nuts, dude. The sword, like, it's crazy. But I played as Bowser. I got wrecked. You did 2 rounds. And the second round, I just tried as Ridley because I was like, I don't know if I'm going to play this again. I need to see how Ridley is. And I did okay with him. So I met... This is a little side thing, but it relates back to Ridley. I met Boogie2988, and we were talking about it, and he was saying how Ridley feels like a lighter Link.
But is he heavy?
No.
He's not. He's that big, but he's not heavy.
He's like a medium, dude. And like, I don't know if that relates well with what I'm talking about.
I know what you mean. Like when you try to knock him back, he's more like a Luigi than a Wario or a Bowser. Like, but not like a Jigglypuff where
he's like
light.
A lighter. I mean, like in terms of
a Link.
In terms of but in terms he also can fly. So he has
that's a little
Charizard.
And he has that dash move, which is like 30 to 60%,
and he has that down
right?
B, which is like just a spear that just wrecks you, dude. He has fireballs. He has a grab move. He's literally every character put together, if you really think about it.
Well, he is a boss
he has
character.
All these, dude. Oh my god.
Have you seen what happens when Kirby eats him?
No.
Kirby gets a little Ridley head on top of his head.
That's great.
So he has a little like dinosaur skull on top of his head.
That's awesome.
But no, that was good. But besides Smash, because Smash was the big item that everyone wanted to play, that everyone was lining up for. Well, you were telling me that the biggest line was actually Kingdom Hearts.
So well, of course. I mean, like, think about it.
You would think it would be Smash.
They were
usually
the line was big, but they were moving fast. Like they were able, because it was short gameplay. Like that's what it was. Just 2. If you were doing for glory, it was 2.5 minute matches.
Do you feel like you got your full of the game after that? I feel.
Well, I got more than most people. I played more than because I got that tour.
Look at you.
Because Nintendo gave us a tour of their little space behind everything, so I got to play it like 4 more times. I played like 6 rounds.
That's where the sausage is made, ladies and gentlemen.
You know it. But I got to play it a bunch, and it was great. I got to play that. I got to play that Star Atlas game.
That's the Star Fox.
The new Star Fox looking
with
thing.
Star Fox.
It felt like Star Fox. And they were surprised on how well I played it because I love Star Fox, the original.
How do you know they just didn't say that to you?
They were legitimately
he's
like
press. We have to.
No, they
make it feel good.
They were legitimately like
telling him things he wants to hear.
They were like, we've had everybody try this game, and you actually beat it. And I was like, oh, okay.
Did they thank you? Thank you.
Yeah, sure. That was really fun. I don't know if I would get it though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'd get bored of it, like, to be real. Like, it's open world, which is cool, but, like, I don't know.
That's some real talk. Even with the Star Fox edition?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a skin, dude. Like, it doesn't...
I thought Peppy, Slippy, and them show up in missions.
I couldn't be... I could be the ship, but I couldn't be Fox. So I don't know.
I heard that they show up and...
If they do, then that's cool. I mean, maybe. Let's see what happens when it comes out. I also tried... Well, Megan actually played the new chef game. Overcooked. The second one, Megan played it, and she had fun. She likes that type of stuff. She actually played with a Nintendo rep, and that was cool. And then
I will recommend Overcooked to everyone.
It looked cool. I didn't play it, but then I got to try Pokemon, the Let's Go Pikachu.
Are you allowed to talk about it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We don't have any video of it. Like they wouldn't let me film. They wouldn't let anybody film. Even on the show floor, if you came with a camera on to play it, they wouldn't let you. Because like it's brand new and I feel like it's not polished yet, and they have stuff.
So explain the game.
So when you were on the show floor, they only let you play with Joy-Cons. But when I went up to the media room, I got to play with the Pokeball Joy-Con, and I guess that's what we're gonna call it because I don't really know what to call it yet.
That's fair. Well, isn't it called like the Pokeball Go Plus? Something?
I don't know.
Okay.
Right, whatever it is. So I got to play that, and it was really cool. Like the ball lights up. It feels nice in your hand. It feels like a tiny Pokeball, which is nice. And I got to. Oh, it's called Pokeball Plus.
Yeah, it's just the Pokeball Plus.
Yeah. So I got to hold that. It felt good in your hand. The actual middle of it, the part that lights up, there's two buttons. There's a front button on the red side. I don't know what that does. They didn't tell me, and they told me not to press it. But the middle button is
don't press that button. Pikachu will come out.
Well,
He'll attack everyone.
So they had a second Pokeball, and they're like, "Hey, shake it." And when you shook it,
that's a little scary.
Pikachu came out of it, and you're just like, Pika! I was like, oh, okay. Whoa, it freaked me out. So you have to hold the ball a certain way, and then the middle of the Pokeball is an analog stick. That's how you move around, and then it clicks, and that's the A button. And you can go, and the game is like Pokemon Go on the Switch. Like, that's exactly what it says it is. That's exactly what it looks like. It's not, you could tell that's not the brand new 8th gen Pokemon game. It's not. But it was really cool. You're able to move around. You can see all the Pokemon. You cannot battle wild Pokemon. You can only find them and catch them.
Like Pokemon Go.
Yeah, but you can find trainers and battle them. And every time you encounter a Pokemon, you'll always gain XP. You'll always have that. But when you battle them, you do, and there's different sized Pokemon. Like at first I found a Caterpie, and I caught the Caterpie, and then I found a bigger Kakuna. And it says, oh, you found a giant wild Kakuna. Like, oh, cool. And you're able to catch that. It's harder to catch that, obviously. There's like Butterfrees. I was in Viridian Forest, and they have you just move around.
Was there any Pikachus?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, they were just there chilling. It was cool.
Doing their thing, chilling,
but I had
surfing.
I had a Charmander behind. So you have Pikachu on your shoulder if you have him, but then you also have a Pokemon walking behind you.
Like in Pokemon Go, your partner Pokemon.
Yeah, but no, I had two Pokemon on me because I had Pikachu on me and Charmander behind me, and you could interact with Charmander. So that was cool.
What did you do?
You just talk to him, like you turn around and interact.
Oh, like Pokemon Yellow. Yeah. Like you talk to him.
And he just like dances or something, or says he feels happy or something like that.
Does he really feel happy though?
I don't know.
Is he really happy?
He might.
With his life? What he's doing?
But yeah, so we got to do all that for Nintendo. What else do we play? We played Jurassic World, the new game. If you ever played the old school Jurassic Park game for PC or whatever it was for, and you get to like make the park and like, let the dinosaurs
bad things
loose.
About that.
Oh, Megan played it and she let the dinosaurs loose and they just killed
You're not
everyone.
Supposed
dude.
to let the,
but you know what the funny part was?
Does.
You know what the funny part was?
They were like, all according to plan.
No. As she did it, the people who were there were like, oh, finally somebody did it. It was great.
Finally somebody's playing the real game.
It was pretty cool.
Now, pick up the gun.
We really just went there to get the pin, but we tried the game anyway. Because the last day was just us going on like pin runs.
Oh, they had pins there?
Oh, they had a ton of pins, man. Fortnite had so many pins, dude. I got the bus and the llama, but I traded the llama with Irving because Irving gave me a 30th anniversary Mega Man pin. And I wanted that more than the llama. I could care less about the llama. Yeah, but I got the bus and I got the juice.
You don't know what's inside a llama. You got the blue?
Yeah.
Oh, I got some blue.
I got the bush. I got a bunch. They had pins. Their booth was cool. Fortnite's booth, they had the bus.
Oh,
they had a whole thing.
I said they had a huge area.
Yeah, like they had a mechanical llama, like a bull ride thing. You could ride. That was cool.
What you win?
Nothing. That was just to do it. It was just
for
to do
honor,
it.
for
But they had
glory.
merch. They had an exclusive Fortnite hoodie. It looked so cool. It was like teal blue, like the color of my tattoo.
Tit.
and,
Color my tit.
And
titty.
And
one blue titty,
it was
one
exclusive.
red titty. Cross your eyes and it's 3D.
Thanks, man. It was exclusive to E3, and I wish I got it, but I didn't. But they had people just randomly giving out pins. I couldn't play Spider-Man. The line was moving fast. I just didn't have time. I did get to play Vacation Simulator.
How was that?
That was cool. What?
I don't remember. I was like, did I tell you to hit them up on Twitter?
I already hit them up. I emailed them.
No, Squanchtendo. Did you ever find...
So
this is like a real question.
Okay, so what? Trover Saves the World?
Yeah, Trover. It's that game by Justin Roiland in Squanchtendo.
That game, they were not showcasing on the floor, but they were showcasing in the PlayStation Media booth.
Oh.
Couldn't get in there. I didn't know how to get in there. But I saw Justin Roiland. I gave him a pin.
Yes.
And he was like, "Oh, this is awesome." He was legit, like, real. This is awesome. I don't know if you saw the photobomb with him.
Yeah,
it was great.
For people who don't know, come find us. You might get a pin.
And yeah,
I don't know how many we have left. Well, we're
gonna make more. I was talking to him. I was like, "Hey, well, we work together for stuff. You guys sent us Accounting VR. You sent us all this stuff. We've been in that community." And he was like, "Oh, dude, totally. Like, talk to my people, and we'll send you copies of Trover." I was like, "Cool."
Awesome.
So we get to play Trover.
Yeah,
I already messaged one of the dudes on Twitter.
I love them as a VR studio.
Well, no, but this game is VR, but it could also be played without VR. Two versions. If you see that,
I feel like they're just doing.
He prefers VR.
Yeah,
but this game's more like a story type game, and because it says for PlayStation and PlayStation VR.
That's weird for Nintendo. Their whole thing. Well, I'm guessing
they
were like, we could.
He did an interview when he was there, and he was saying like
they could sell.
He actually leaked. He said some stuff about Rick and Morty too. I don't know if you know about that.
Oh, what'd he say?
He said that because they ordered the 70 seasons, they're gonna the 70 episodes, 70 seasons. Jesus, because they got the 70 episodes, they are going to have a more streamlined thing, and we're not gonna have to wait a year and a half for new seasons.
That's probably why they did that, because you don't have to wait 2 years.
Yeah, they're getting more people. They're getting more people.
Well, it's also like if you're.
And it's not gonna be so crazy sporadic. Yeah.
Well, if you're guaranteed 70 episodes, and it's like here's money.
Yeah.
It's like all right, I'm just gonna make a whole bunch right now.
Yeah, totally.
And then take it easy and then do research.
So we met him. I got to play Vacation Simulator. I talked to the guy.
How'd he smell?
He smelled like Justin Roiland. I don't know. Okay.
I thought you were gonna say like I don't know.
I know he smelled regular.
Pickles.
Smelled
like pickles.
I got a pickle pin, not pickle Rick though. And then what else happened? Vacation Simulator, that was cool. I got to play that a little bit. I talked to the guy who was there. He works with them, with Alchemy Labs, but it was hard to talk to him about like, possibly working with them or whatever. But the game was cool. Like I was on the beach. I did like some beach ball stuff, and like I got to build a sandcastle, and that it was cool.
It's like Job Simulator. Right?
It's exactly Job Simulator, but you're on the beach.
Is there like how do you get requests to do stuff?
There's a lifeguard.
Oh, okay.
And there's also someone who is there who did not enjoy the beach. And that's how they stopped the game. It was with that guy.
So you're just like at the beach and people around you are like kind of
you interact.
You to do stuff.
No. So to interact with people, I don't know if this was in Job Simulator, but you have to wave at them, and then that's how they talk to you.
I didn't know it was more people. You could wave at people, but
they came to you.
Yeah,
you go to them. You can move around.
That's
cool. You don't just stick in one spot.
You can move around.
Well, not like move around like analog sticks, but they have like the warp spots. You can warp to different spots.
Oh no, yeah.
I don't know if there's gonna be different areas. There was like a closed off area that I couldn't go to. It was like the boardwalk. So I'm assuming there's gonna be stuff over there. But I was just on the beach.
I think I seen a thing of them grilling.
I grilled.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's all part on the beach. But there was the boardwalk, and I don't know if they're gonna have like a whole boardwalk area where you have like carnival stuff.
Boardwalk DLC coming soon to a theater near you.
But that was really cool. What else did we play? It wasn't really much playing for me.
Well, how were you guys reacting to like some of the news, like Anthem? How was what were everyone's thoughts on?
I totally forgot. We went to EA Play.
Oh wow! Did you play Anthem?
No, but they had like they had a gameplay trailer. It wasn't even a trailer. They had like 4 people playing, and that legitimately felt like Titanfall meets Destiny. That's exactly what it felt like.
Is that a bad thing or
No.
a good thing?
I liked it. A lot of people didn't. I thought it was cool. I think if I play it, the problem is I'm gonna play it for like a week.
Yeah, that was
And
my
I'm gonna be like,
theory on it, where
okay.
it's like it looks real fun, but like
It feels like it's gonna get repetitive. And well, Division 2 is coming out,
looks
but
great.
it doesn't matter.
But
Yeah.
am I gonna get bored?
Yeah. EA Play was cool. They had a bunch of stuff there. It was a lot more spread out than last year. And also, we literally got there, and in 2 minutes, we were inside, where last year, we waited 5 hours to get in.
That's pretty long.
Yeah. So we got in. Megan got to play Sims. I got to play Sims. We both got to play Sims. There was no line for Sims.
What's the difference between that Sims and the Sims that's
They made
been
Sims
out?
Mobile. That was what they were trying to push. But it's a mobile game.
There's never been a Sims Mobile?
I don't know. It seemed like a new game because that's what they were trying to push. It was just called The Sims, and they were specifically on iPads showing it off. But they also had the console versions too. I don't know, dude. It was just more like, I feel like because it's EA's title for The Sims, they just had it there.
Maybe the Sims are making a comeback.
Maybe.
Who knows?
But that was cool. Saw some stuff for Battlefield. We got Battlefield 5 dog tags, and we also got giant Anthem posters. That were actually pretty cool. And EA Play sunglasses. Those were cool too.
But what if Anthem sucks? What are you gonna do with the poster?
The poster looks great. I'm gonna keep that poster.
What
man.
if the game's
I got
bad?
one of the yellow character and one of the green character. But then I also got because this was weird. People were waiting in line for a giant umbrella hat because the sun was out, and I was like, "Where is everybody getting the hats?" And some chick was just like, "Hey, yeah, we have to go on a flight. You want it?" And she was like, "We waited 2 hours for it, but I really don't want it." I was like, "Why did you wait for it then?" And she gave me the hat. She was like, "Do you care if I wear it?" I'm like, "Dude, I don't want to wait 2 hours." So she just gave me the hat. It's a giant umbrella hat that you just wear. I have it at my house.
Oh, that's cool. The sun hat.
Yeah.
Protects you from the sun.
Dude, it was great.
Protects your thoughts.
I look like
from
an
the
idiot.
sun.
I look like a total
You look like an
dweeb.
idiot until someone, dies of sunstroke, and then you look like a genius.
Oh, hell yeah.
And that person's dead.
I'm sponsored by EA. Are you kidding me?
Oh, no. Sun comes with DLC.
Oh, always.
But what about the Death Stranding? What were your thoughts on that?
Dude, I'm so confused by that game.
It's a delivery game. You
Is
You got to take packages from
Bro.
point A to point B.
I feel like that's the beginning of the game, and it's just going to warp your mind.
No, you got to deliver the packages, and then you're going to meet this ghost lady after the ghost almost touches you.
They had a
Don't let 'em
statue
touch
of
you.
Norman Reedus up, and you could take a photo with him. But then...
And that wasn't even part of Death Stranding or EA. I mean, or E3. It was just
Bro, it was
just there.
It was at E3.
No, it was just there.
Oh, okay, sure.
It was just standing.
Sure, let's go with that. You can play that. You can meet statue Norman Reedus, I guess. And
For free?
It was right next to Nintendo. So I found it funny how like they had all the Nintendo crazy stuff going on, and then right next to it was just the terrifying like Death Stranding, Sony, all kinds
try
of
to angle a picture of like him with Splatoon all behind
Yeah,
him.
right? Yeah. But they had that, and the Sony booth was cool. They had a giant screen where you could just sit and chill and watch stuff.
Their big thing was Spider-Man The Last of Us, right?
Yeah. Well, Last of Us, I didn't see much for
Well,
it.
they just had the video.
Yeah.
The video.
They didn't have
Trailer slash
they didn't
kind of
have
gameplay.
Gameplay of it. They
had
had
kind of gameplay.
They had Spider-Man was the main thing. I didn't get to play it. We ran out of time. I could have totally played it, but I ran out of time. And they had Call of Duty, which was make no sense because Activision's booth was in the other hall, and they specifically had Call of Duty.
You got to double down sometimes.
guess.
That's where you double down.
Then they had a few things. Sony was focused on VR this time. They had 18 titles you could play for VR and 3 titles you could play for.
Did you play Tetris?
No.
Did you play any of the VR games?
All I played was Vacation Simulator because they do this thing. Sony has their appointment thing, and every day you could only play one title. Actually, I could be wrong. You could play probably 6 titles in total because they had different times to schedule appointments, and I last minute did the one for Vacation Simulator. But that's only really all I wanted to play when I was there. The other games are going to come out, but I just wanted to try out Vacation Simulator because we're trying to talk to them anyway. So yeah. Xbox had a whole... What? What's wrong with you? Why'd you look at me like that?
I just really like the way you said so. So yeah.
Xbox had the LA Live, the Microsoft Theater. It's so weird. He's just stroking the microphone.
I'm not stroking the microphone.
Are you drunk?
No, I'm stroking the microphone.
They had LA Live. No, the Microsoft Theater, where they had a bunch of Microsoft stuff, all Xbox. We didn't go, but two of my friends went, and they said that it was awesome. They got a golden frying pan PUBG pin from there, and we wanted to go the last day. That like one of our goals was to just go to that and try to get as many pins as we could, T-shirts, all kinds of stuff. It was closed the last day. It's like, why would you close it on the last day? That's when everyone's gonna be there.
That's when they were like, yo, we got to close shop early.
I was so surprised, man.
Nobody's been here for 2 days.
Well, they said like it was so easy. We played PUBG like 6 times. I was like, there's no line for anything. That's probably why they closed. But I felt bad.
They were closing because they're like, you know what? Nobody wants this here. Nobody wants it. Everyone's on that Fortnite. Fortnite has that whole first floor. Might as well close it.
They had all of the right side of the South Hall. It was crazy.
Fortnite's a big game. Going through some controversy now, but
with PUBG, we're not gonna get into that though.
No,
I don't want to.
That's for another time. Or you could watch the video that should be on the right side of your screen, or bottom if you're on mobile.
Oh, you're talking about the Sony stuff?
Yeah,
I'm talking about PUBG suing them.
Oh, that. Yeah, that's a whole other basket.
Yeah,
we never talked about that. We could talk about it later.
Yeah,
but yeah, what? But how was everyone else's reactions to like?
I thought everybody had a great time. I think that again, I think that there was more to do last year, but in terms of like everybody's E3 this year, because we were really with people this time. It wasn't like just me and Megan trying to figure it out and doing all that. It was we were with people last year too, but like with like YouTubers and stuff like that, and making content with people. I think the highlight was probably going with Jordan into that secret room in the Ritz-Carlton and just getting to play Spyro and Crash.
Say that sentence again, but take out and play Spyro and Crash.
What?
Say that sentence again, but take out and play Spyro and Crash.
I think the best part about E3 was us going up to the secret room with Jordan in the Ritz-Carlton. I see what you did now. God damn it.
Oh, boy.
And having
that was the
rigorous multiplayer sessions.
Oh, man. Great multiplayer.
That was really cool. We got to meet the head dude from Activision and the two main people from Toys for Bob who are making Spyro, who are the original guys from Spyro. I didn't know that the people who bought Spyro, I forgot the name of them. They're under Activision. But when they moved over, when Toys for Bob tried to get all the stuff back, all of the original files were gone, and this game is made from the ground up, dude.
Oh, that I did not know.
Yeah, it's not.
Maybe that's why it took so long. They were like,
that's exactly why.
Do it.
That's exactly why they're busting their ass right now. When we met the dude Paul Yan, he was saying, he was like, we're going crazy right now. He was like, I don't even know why I'm here. Straight up, he was like, there's so much stuff going on.
We're so not done.
But
we're so not done.
But we got to talk to him a bunch, and like Jordan was invited because Jordan is like a celebrity to them, dude. We were at E3 and
pushing
the Activision reps and all the Toys for Bob's reps. Jordan, hey, how are you? Oh my God, so great that you're here. Try this out. They gave him the employer's shirt. They gave him all the free stuff that they were giving out. They invited him up. Paul was like, dude, we want you to come up. He wasn't supposed to be there, and they told him to come up. They're following him specifically. And like, and it was he was like amazed by it, how they're like, so they actually care about the game. That's his whole thing about it. But we got to play it. We got to check out the secret level, Sunny Flight, and then we also got to check out Future Tense. That was on the new Crash game. Well, the Future Tense is the new level on Crash Insane Trilogy, and they showed it to us on like true 4K, 60 frames, and it was
on an Xbox. On
Xbox One X. It was nice,
the only
dude.
system we don't have.
Yeah. Well, I have one. I just don't use it.
You have one?
I have one at the house. I just don't use it.
Oh, wow.
It's no one uses it. My brother got it. I got a PS4, dude. My brother got the Xbox. He's just like, yeah, it's going to be great for the TV. It's like, no one uses it.
For the TV.
let's not talk about this. I don't want to get into this. And
yeah, hold on. We're talking about E3 2018. All right. So overall, good. What would you say to like the normal person out there that is considering to go to E3 or not? Like you know, like you knew people, you got to see kind of the behind the scenes stuff, but
yeah,
for the run-of-the-mill person, the run-of-the-mill video game fan, would you recommend them to go visit E3, go experience it themselves, or
I think
chill at home?
I think if you have a week to go to California, that's a good time to go. There's so much stuff going on that week.
With the 12,000 people running around.
60,000 people.
Oh, 60?
60,000 people went this year. It was 59.
No. In the beginning, you said 12,000 people.
Oh, yeah. The other thing that we did, actually, I think that it's totally a cool thing to go, but you don't have to go. It's like, why not? If you can go, cool. If you live in Cali, you should go. But we live in New York, and I tell, you don't have to go. But I had a lot of fun, though.
And that's all that matters.
Yep. The two things we did also that I forgot to mention is we did a lot of stuff that week because Megan and I did stuff outside of all this too. We went to go see Ninja Sex Party. Mm-hmm. Went to go see them. So we went to a concert, and also Alex had a party with this company that makes the game Sleep Tight.
Yeah,
they had it at the E Coliseum. So it's a space dedicated for esports, and I met the dudes who own the place, and they want to open up a spot in Brooklyn.
Oh, really?
And I got to talk to them a bunch, and I said, dude, you need people like us.
I have an idea for him.
Yeah. So I have him on Twitter. I'm going to message him.
If people are watching this in the future, hopefully they'll be laughing.
So they had this whole big event the day before E3 and the day of the first day of E3 where they were showing off the game, and they made this whole set that was like a bedroom, and you were able to play the game with Nerf guns, and actually it was cool. It was like Sleep Tight IRL. Mm-hmm. But they also had people doing speed runs, front page of Twitch, doing all this stuff. And then Alex had a party that night because obviously Alex gave them the whole idea to do this. So they let Alex use the space for 3 hours when everything was over.
Full trade-off.
It was great, yeah. And they had a bunch of YouTubers. We got there late because we went to this concert, and that was, I had bought tickets, blah blah blah. But it was cool. Everything was cool. And then E3 and all that stuff.
And then E3 happened.
E3. It was a super chill week with all of our good friends, and I think that I would do it again. Why not?
The big question is, will you be going next year?
Yes. Totally. Why not?
Boom. That's your answer. All right. Well,
wait, my follow-up question. Will you be going next year?
Probably not.
You dick.
Probably not. Well, I feel...
What if we get media?
Probably not.
Really?
What we were able to achieve not going to E3.
Oh, no. Okay. Yeah. I
feel like that's more beneficial than going. Granted, I like to chill with everyone and everything, but I feel that's also a time where you can get on top of things and push it out before anyone else does. And
yeah, no, I agree. I agree. I mean, I like going to Cali for a week. That's my thing now. I want to do every year. That's a good time to go because it's not just us going. I have a lot of friends that'll be there, and that's totally up to you. I mean, whatever.
No,
you do your thing.
I'm not telling you not to go. No, totally go.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying if we go again next year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I still want to get media passes. I like saying no.
Okay. Cool. But yeah,
do you think we'll get media passes next year?
What?
Do you think we'll get media passes?
I think as a website we could. Probably not a YouTube channel, but as a website, I think we could.
Yeah, it's weird.
The website, we were very close to getting it this year. They looked me up and they're like, oh, you guys just missed it.
All right, everyone. Well, there it is. That was E's E3. That was the 4 E's, all right? E's E3. If you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, or things to, recommendations of places to eat in Brooklyn because I'm usually hungry, please leave that in the comment section below. Thank you all for listening. Be sure to subscribe, and don't forget that hit that bell button because that is what YouTubers are saying nowadays. E.
Yes.
What is up? What do you want to tell the people?
If you have any questions about E3 that I might have forgotten that you would love to know, post it down below, and I'll try to respond. I saw a lot. I might have forgotten to say a bunch of things, so it might be there. If you want to know how it feels to sleep with Jordan Fringe, I'll talk about that too.
Wait, what?
What?
We'll talk about that later. All right. Anyway, guys, again, thanks for listening. This is kind of a new format thing for us, so if you're enjoying it, please let us know. And all right, guys, we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.